Hey guys, what's going on? It's Jason and I'm finally back with another video. So if you've been following the Facebook page, I promised a couple of people that I'll make a video of my lower body warm-up routine. So yeah, here it is, and I hope you enjoy the video. Alright, so the first thing I like to do is basically just do some stretching over the foam roller. I basically do this with any any warm-up, whether it's upper body or lower body. I like to stretch out the abs, the chest, you know, just move my arms around and just get everything nice and open up. If you follow Elliot Holz's channel, he does the bow over a stool. Yeah, this is sort of like a similar sort of thing to the bow, but it's a bit less effective, but it still gets the job done. So basically I just lie the foam roller underneath my back and just like stretch out over it. Then once I've stretched, I just do some light foam rolling of the back, so nothing too special here. I don't really do hard intense foam rolling before a workout because it affects performance, so I just do some really light foam rolling. It shouldn't really hurt like a really intense foam rolling session. It should just be like to soften up the muscle. Once I've done my back, I just then move on to hamstrings. Once again, just really light, not hard foam rolling. Yeah, I like it. I think it helps loosen up the muscle and really helps things such as range of motion, especially when you're doing squats. It can really improve your depth and stuff like that. Now this one's a bit of a personal one. You don't have to do this if you don't want to, but I like to do it because I get really tight adductors, which are the muscles of your inner thigh. These have been a real struggle for me. Like, they always get really tight, and it's not good because, especially when I'm squatting, like, it forces me to cave my knees, and even in deadlifting I get a bit of knee cave if my adductors are really tight. So I go like pretty hard on these even before a workout, just to get them nice and loose and ensure that yeah, they're not so tight. So once I've done my adductors and my hamstrings, I then move on to my quads. This is again really light and, you know, nothing too intense. Like I said, I like to keep the foam rolling nice and light before a workout. So yeah, I just quickly go over my quads just to help loosen them up and, you know, release some tension. So once I've done foam rolling, I then like to do a bit of stretching. So this one I don't know what it's called, but it stretches out my back pretty good. Does like mid, upper and lower back, mainly focusing on the mid and upper back. It feels awesome to do. If you haven't tried it, I'd recommend giving it a go. It's nothing too complicated. Basically you just arch your back and then, I don't know, reverse arch it or something. So then I like to do this one, also stretching out the back. This one I feel it mostly in my lats and in my lower back, so it's really good. It's a really good way to stretch them out before a workout. Once again, a lot of people will say don't stretch before a workout, it affects performance. But since this is a lower body workout stretch, yeah, stretching out the upper body isn't really gonna play a big role in performance. So I then like to really hit my lower back well with this one. So basically I just like roll over backwards until my feet touch the floor above my head, and then I like to stretch out my hamstrings like this, one at a time. I can get a really good stretch on the hamstrings like this. It might not look like it, but trust me, you can get a really good stretch like this. So if you can, just give it a shot. I highly recommend it. Next, after I've done some bit of static sort of stretching, I then like to move on to a bit of dynamic. So this is basically just like with my legs at a 90-degree angle, my knees, sorry, at a 90-degree angle, just rolling from side to side, warming up the lower back. Once I've done that, I then extend my legs and then do pretty much the same thing. Keep my hands out to the side. If I was more mobile, I could probably do it with my hands staying on the floor, but I'm not that supple yet, so yeah, in due time, I guess. I then like to do these ones, just basically kick my hands with my feet. Really helps loosen up the hips, and yeah, it's another great addition to a lower body warm-up. I basically do these for about 6 times each leg, so like 12 in total, and then I roll over and do a similar sort of thing but backwards. So yeah, again, if I was more mobile, I could probably touch my hands with my feet, but since I'm not that mobile yet, I just get as far as I can, and yeah, really helps loosen up the hips, so another good one. I then like to do some leg swings, just more dynamic stretching, opening up the hips again. Like, I get really tight hips. I find that if I don't warm my hips up properly, it's really hard for me to hit depth in the squat. I'm assuming this is the same with most people, and like, even if I don't warm up, I can like get a bit of pain when squatting, but if I'm all warmed up, then everything's all sweet. So once I've done forward and backward leg swings, I then move on to sideways leg swings like this. So basically I just put a bar in the squat rack and then hold onto it and then swing my leg out side to side. This again really helps open up those tight adductors, and yeah, helps me to, you know, open up the hips. So once I've done my leg swings, I then like to do these lunge squat sort of things. Basically they're just really good. They're a good precursor to a heavy lower body workout. Once again, just helping get the hips mobile, you know, yeah, just getting warm. So basically I do about, I think it was 8 of each on each leg. Yeah, just do one side and then the other side. Then I like to do these lateral lunge sort of things. These are really hard. Like, it's like, it looks pretty easy, but like, to get that deep, like, it took me a while, you know. It wasn't something that I could do straight away, but through proper stretching and stuff like that, I was able to do it. So another really good precursor to a squat. Then basically I do this reverse lunge with a little twist. Helps, you know, get the core activated and, you know, turn on those ab muscles and the transverse abdominis. So yeah, do a couple of these. So next I like to do these crossover lunge, reverse lunge things. They're pretty similar to the other ones, but as you can see, my back knee crosses like onto the other side of my stable foot. They're really good, helps open up the glutes, I find, and the hips as well. So then I grab a really light resistance band and I tie it in half. You can buy small bands, but I'm pretty cheap, so I just tie my big band in half and then I just step inside it, as you can see. Yeah, step inside. I then grab onto a stable object like a pole or something, and then just squat really deep while pushing out with my knees. This helps activate the glutes, and yeah, it really helps me, because I used to, well, I still do, I struggle a lot with knee cave, especially in my squatting and deadlifting. So this helps me to just activate those glute muscles that help me push my knees out, and I've found these to be really, really effective. So if you're having trouble with knee cave, give it a shot. I then do the same thing, but without holding onto a pole, just some body weight squats with the band as usual. Like before, sorry, I'm just pushing out against the band, trying to like burst the band off. And finally, for some more glute activation, I then do, I don't know what these are called, but they're really good to help activate the the glutes. Basically by now you should be feeling like a burn in your glute medius, and that's basically how I know I'm ready to go start squatting or deadlifting or whatever day it is. Another important thing to note is that you, after this lower body warm-up routine, you shouldn't go directly into your working weight or go try max effort straight after this. You're still not properly warmed up, and you have to do some exercise specific warming up. So basically after this you start either squatting or deadlifting the bar, then add 10 kilos, 10 kilos, 10 kilos and slowly ramp it up. At the moment I spend about 15-20 minutes on exercise specific warm-up, so just ramping up the weight real slowly until I get to my working weight. I used to take a lot shorter, like maybe spend 5-10 minutes of exercise specific warming up, but I've since changed and it's been really positive. So yeah, don't go straight into your working weight after this. Anyway, that's pretty much it. So next I got a short clip of today's max effort deadlift, 190 kg. Hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe and check out the website and Facebook page. Peace.